Hi, this is self-discovery support, and this is going to be a messages from the universe reading. I'm going to go straight into it, and so we'll start with Aries. All right, so Aries. What's coming up for Aries? All right, so we have fearlessness, and it's the solar plexus chakra. So this is the energy of doing things, like I can do something. That's not surprising when you think about Aries. There's something here that is like you're going to be moving through that energy. It says turn your warrior into warrior. All right, let's see. Tell me about it. Okay, this is some kind of decision that you are thinking about, like the possibility of something here. For some of you, it has to do with your stability. So it could be to do with like your finances. It could be to do with like a long-term commitment as well. There is the energy of being single. Okay, yeah, there's something here about you deciding that you want to move from, like, you're quite happy with your single life, but you want the type of happiness that combines you and someone else. And right now with the King of Swords, Steven Spielberg, it's like, let's strategize, let's see how that can happen. And so it's that like mental energy of you thinking through something to realize this. And so with the chakra energy, it does tell me that you're going to be able to do that. You know, you are going to draw on that typical Aries energy of moving forward, taking the right actions. And with the King of Spades, it's like you are really reasoning this out for yourself. Let's get a advice card. Okay, Two of Hearts. Yeah, the potential here is to come out of a stuck situation with someone, and this is like being in a kind of more like soft, giving, receptive energy with someone, even partnership, right? So this is connecting with someone that you felt maybe restricted from in the past, or maybe it's just like the barriers you've placed around yourself. So Aries, that is what I have for you. I think that you're someone who's moving into coupledom, deciding on that, and it's your choice. All right, let's go to Taurus. All right, so we have shine. Taurus is solar plexus energy as well. It says you're made of stardust, so keep sparkling. So something amazing about to happen. It's like a real boost for you. Let's see what this is about. All right, so we have the King of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, and the Seven of Hearts. All right, so this feels like two people that I almost think that like it's two people that are fantasizing about each other, but also are defensive. So Taurus, this is typically you, King of Diamonds, Martin Scorsese here. It's like you are, you know, you're doing your thing, you're creating the stability in your life, you know who you are, you're secure in that. There's somebody that is maybe in more air energy, very sharp, could be having a sharp tongue, says exactly what they mean. I think the two of you are connected because you think about each other, and that shine energy can feel quite like a special situation happening. You two yeah, you two do have some kind of like defensive energy with each other, and that could be the difficulty that's preventing something from moving forward. But let's see. Advice. All right, so there is no power play needed here, right? The two of you are quite like strong energies, and you don't need to power play. You will just end up sabotaging a situation. So sometimes we do have to be a little bit more receptive to the energy of giving and receiving and believing in the specialness of what you have here. So yeah, that's what I have for you here, Taurus. Someone that is around you that you think about, they think about you as much, and it's like, how do you make this thing work together? Soften into each other, believe in what's happening. All right, so let us go to Gemini. A lot is happening for you, Gemini. Like 3 different cards wanted to come out. I think this one wanted to come out as well. Oneness and listening. So you're part of the universe and always will be. This is crown chakra, throat chakra, listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. Okay, so this kind of feels like coming together with somebody, but you have to compromise. Let's see. All right, Gemini, so you have the Jack of Spades, 8 of Clubs, and the 10 of Clubs. Yes, indeed, communication with somebody is difficult. I think in order to make this work out, there is, yeah, okay, so there is an attraction between you and somebody, right? You two are like poles bouncing, how to say, bouncing together, and like repel, attract, and there's a natural attraction because of who you are, but also like the words that we say, how we say it, and what's communicated can be quite difficult. I think there's a lot of like communication exchange that can be quite sharp, maybe sometimes argumentative, maybe dismissive, and sometimes that can create an issue for us. So let's see. But I am seeing that this is somebody that is you're actually quite drawn to. Queen of Diamonds is your advice. So someone who is more nurturing and caring of the situation, that can grow. So it feels like, and also the Queen of Diamonds is someone who's safe, secure, and sensual in herself. So this might be useful in your situation to approach it in that way, rather than, I think we had like Jack of Spades energy, kind of very sharp, quick to say something. Yes, if that makes sense for you, then you take it. All right, so let us go to Cancer. Message from the universe for Cancer. Okay, 2 wanted to come out. Cancer, passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. Out of chaos comes creation. So it definitely feels like a lot is happening here for you. Like passion with someone, passion in your own type of pursuits. Creativity is happening. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Jack of Diamonds, Two of Diamonds, Four of Hearts. All right. All right, so there's something that you really love, and I feel like you want to be more, you'd like consistency in this situation. Oh, look at that. King and Queen of Hearts. Yeah, there's definitely somebody here that you feel like a simpatico type of energy. You feel connected to them, but and you, it's like trying to work this out steadily. Three of Hearts with the Five of Spades. Something is not there's something about this connection that's being sabotaged somehow. Like maybe there's been some like rejection of the coming together. It's like Scorpio, Cancer vibes. For it's Virgo here, but it's like Two of Diamonds. It's the back and forth, the up and down, this energy that is creating some kind of discontent between the two of you. So it's like chaos. This is the chaos energy. Out of chaos comes creation. This is literally chaos. Let's get some advice for you. Ooh, okay. With the Eight of Hearts, and when the Six of Spades comes out, that kind of reinforces the message. And I know it sounds really weird, but you, if there is chaos, if there is somebody that is creating this kind of energy of like, will they, won't they, hot, cold, I don't know, yes, you know, this type of thing, it's, you don't need to put up with that. It's, you can actually move on from this. You have to move on for what is better for you. When you move on, you will find new opportunities that exist. So this is almost feeling like there's something that you're in right now that you think is the thing. You're trying to work on this, but your reading is saying that it's when you give up, when you surrender finally, that you might find that the thing that is the thing for you actually comes forward. All right, so that is the message for you, Cancer. That makes sense to me because I know Cancers have a hard time giving up on relationships, especially when their heart's in it. All right, so let us look at Leo. Creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Okay. Leo is a very creative sign, and let's see what this is about. Okay, so Eight of Spades, Nine of Spades, the Joker. I think there's something around you that has been quite restrictive, Leo. I think whatever this situation is has really put you in your mind, your head, your thoughts. And there, with the Joker, I always think about tricks and the trickster energy. There can be a sense that this is not working for you, because sometimes we get in our own thoughts and then you add like negative patterns and beliefs on top of that, and then you have your mind creating stories and narratives that don't actually go like that, or it emphasizes something that's bad into something awful. Now, for creativity, there's something here. Okay, I just want to see about this Eight of Spades here, Two of Diamonds, and Yeah, it almost feels like you were trying to make something work, Leo, and it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Like you were trying to achieve some kind of harmony with someone, but it just wasn't happening. You're the first sign that I'm having to like pull multiple cards for. So it does tell me that there's a lot that's buried inside. Could you be worried about, there's like an earth sign here. Should you take action? And maybe it's not even earth. It's like, that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but maybe it's more a partner. The Queen of Diamonds sometimes can be like a partner. Whoever this is really creating, I don't want to say they're creating it, but our relationship to them is really creating something difficult for us. And so the advice, let's get the advice. Okay. Yes. Okay. Leo, there is an ending, a clean ending. I just did Cancer before this, and they were also advised to move on. I don't know if you're relating to a Cancer, but you have to embrace the end of something. Two of Hearts. And also it's like, if there has been betrayal, you have to accept what has happened. So that maybe there's a period of grieving, but it's like, really think carefully about the partnerships that you're going into. And 2-2, it does feel like it's not over, right? It's not over for you, because there's the 10 of Hearts right under this. So it's more like discernment in partnerships is what I'm seeing here as the advice. Yeah. And creativity comes from the pain. So it's really telling me that even if you're in a situation now that's not so great, or you've come through that, you can still create more, right? There's always going to be opportunity for you. So that's what I have for you, Leo. All right, so let's do Virgo. For Virgo, calmness. Okay. And if that's not the right card for Virgos, I don't know what is. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. All right, there's something that you are worrying about right now. It's like you're going over and over in your head, which like that's not abnormal for Virgo. But let's see what this is about. You're a little bit defensive now, Virgo, because it feels like you're not sure if you can trust the feelings you're having towards somebody. You feel drawn to connect to somebody. Maybe you are actually in the process of working something out with them. There is excitement, there's passion, there's, you know, like new, but you're not so trustful of this person. Tim Burton here. Maybe this person's a little bit different for you. They go by, you know, they just have a very unique perspective, and they go by how do I say that? The beat of their own drum. Is that the phrase? I don't know. But it's something here that you're not so trustful of, because you're looking for patterns, you're looking for, I think that's, as a Virgo, I can say that's what you look for. And this person does not conform to that. 7 of Clubs. I think this is saying to you that have your own back, right? Trust that you have your own back, and see if you can work on it. Push to work on, or how to say, you're the one that has the concerns and the worry, so you have to push for ways that you can work this out, resolve this, and then that can move you into a space of like more nurture, more love, more care. Yes, is the thing. When you are in this space of knowing your boundaries, advocating for yourself, you don't have to worry so much about people taking advantage of you, because you've already like done the thing. You're not defenseless, right? So it's not about putting up walls, but it's just knowing that you can take care of yourself, because you've agreed to do that for yourself, if that makes sense to you. All right, so let us get Libra. For Libra, shine. Okay, I don't remember who else got this, but maybe Taurus got this, but also Leo got this creativity card. So you could have something to do with like Taurus and Leo. All right, so let's see what this is about. All right, and the shine card is like about like, I feel like it's like taking your place. It feels like in the spotlight to me, being the star that you are. There's a success here. There's definitely success. And you, yes, this is you shining with the Samuel Jackson card. You definitely shining. 6 of Hearts. There's something here. Okay, there's someone here. You know what it is? This is doing well at something that you're good at. And even if it's relational, it's like doing well, feeling more independent even in a situation that is your own connection. Like you feel strong, assertive in that case. Also for some of you, it's like becoming more prosperous through the successes you're having, and then just feeling like you're in a good place. You've been true to yourself, you've been authentic. Let's get some advice. That's one of the nicest readings I've seen. Queen of Hearts. So yes, it's definitely about being giving, nurturing. 3 of Hearts. Yes. All right, so this is being open-hearted, being receptive. And even if we're going to look at this in terms of love, there's someone here then from your past that it's like things can work out, and you can be, also something to know is like you can be both single, independent, self-reliant, and also be in a situation with someone that makes you feel connected and good. Right, so it's saying like you can have both, like the duality. And so this feels like career and love as well. All right, so let us see Scorpio. Scorpio is like a little bit more closed off because this card was really hard to come up. Compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. Okay, that sounds sometimes we all have every sign. If you listen to everybody's, you can see that everybody has struggles, but everybody has specific struggles. If you go by the zodiac archetypes. And yes, if you right now, it may be needed a little bit of that Queen of Hearts energy, like really being, I want to say, I don't want to say softer, but seeing empathetic, even if you feel hurt by people, you know, you can give in a way, and that's actually what these cards are saying. If you're not satisfied in the way that you are giving in your relationships, you may have to decide to put some distance here between you and yourself and these people or whoever this is. And with the meditation card, it can be like reflecting on the situation. It's not meant to be like severity, right? It's meant to be, okay, how can we build? You know what, actually, Scorpio, I actually think that this is showing me what's happening now. So I actually think that what's happening in your connections is dissatisfaction. When that creeps up with somebody, the nurture that you would give someone is like you would withdraw it. And okay, that is a part of the Scorpio archetype, and we all are susceptible to that. But we all are susceptible to our own archetype. I need to finish my sentence. But it's saying that if you want to nurture something long term, you want to nurture something stable and consistent with people, and you want that to be how you show up, then this is how you have to approach it. Is not that you're going to be a pushover, but you're going to commit to the consistency and the stability of the connection, the partnership. It means that when you do have these dissatisfactions, you have to take give compassion. Of course, you shouldn't be in a one-way street, but maybe as it is now, it has been like easier to cut off or to walk away or to withdraw from someone. And maybe what's needed now, and the lesson here, is maybe in how to build a bridge so that the connection can be more stable. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. So let us move on to, is it Sagittarius? I think it's Sagittarius. Is it? All right, Sagittarius. You have abundance. Okay, the world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Okay, so it feels like a shift in perspective to move from like your dissatisfaction into getting the most out of things. All right, so let's see what this is about. There's a new start here for you with somebody, Sagittarius. This person is there's like a new opportunity, and it's like you are having to work on it. And maybe I'm seeing a little bit of like one person's approach is emotional connectivity, and your approach is maybe more of like a passionate, intimate type of connectivity. And you two have to figure out how to bridge the gap here. Maybe there's been some dissatisfaction, and maybe resistance to working on this because it's not happening in the way that you feel it should happen. But it's like understanding that it's not that there's no opportunity, it's that the opportunity just looks different for the other person. it's the same thing, same outcome, but it's just like that other person needs something different, and then how can we bridge that gap? And then that's where you find abundance, right? That's where you find what you actually had. The advice here is actually to recognize that this person is potentially quite important to you, and it's not worth it to throw the baby out with the bathwater. This can be quite a fulfilling situation. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Wishing you all the best. Let's see what's happening for you, Capricorn. Message from the universe for Capricorn. Manifestation. Okay. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Okay, so there's some big things that you're bringing into reality now. There's a lot here. Creativity has come up for so many people. Nine of spades. Eight of hearts. Six of spades. All right, this is, I was avoiding it, but it was, I can't deny that this is below the deck. Love and creativity. So it does feel like Capricorn, that you are actually, it's like manifesting a really good love in your life, because under love is self-love. So it almost indicates that this situation, this person comes into your life because you've learned to be well with yourself. You're learning how to settle. Not settle for anything, but like to have like a peace in yourself. And that's when you start to create and manifest this idea of a new partner. Two of hearts right here, and you all could be dealing with like a Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, another Capricorn as well. All right, so there's some anxiety you've had. Okay, I think that some of you have been leaving behind worry and regret and this worry about being left. You're moving on from that energy. It's like, yes, there's a real sense of like, because things are settling internally for you, then you've now made room for partnering with someone who is going to be appropriate, who's going to be a love, like a real love of your life. So this is a great reading, Capricorn. Let's get advice. I almost forgot to give you advice because this reading is so good. All right, there is 9 of clubs. 3 of clubs came out as well, so I'm going to put that here. You may be tempted not to try again because, you know, you think I've been through so much, but it's saying here like the spirit of perseverance is here, and 3 of clubs is the just being patient with yourself, being patient, and also like waiting on this to come in, because you're coming from a space of anxiety, so you don't need to have that here. 6 of diamonds, this situation should be reciprocal is the case here. King of clubs, okay, that could be somebody who's very directed and sure of themselves. It can be a fire sign like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be, okay? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. All right. So let's get... who's after Capricorn? Aquarius. Okay. only illusion is separation. Okay. This card, my throat is going, my voice is going. You could not be talking to somebody right now, or be at some kind of distance. When this card comes up, it's generally when there is that distance and people are worried about coming back together. That's when I see this card come up. So let's see what is here. You could feel like you are like you don't quite get somebody. They're quite removed and distant. But I almost see this as mirroring your energy, Aquarius. This person, okay, with this Three of Diamonds, it's like this person gives what you give. They mirror you. If you are feeling like you can't trust them, you are creating the same situation with them. And this message from the universe is not like, and I am called self-discovery support. I'm not called tell you the sweetest things, although I always try to be kind. But there's something, you are perceiving this person as quite removed, distant, cold, maybe even calculating, strategic. And what it's telling me with the Three of Diamonds is that they're giving what you give. I don't know how else to say it, but this is somebody that it's not a case of they don't like you. I feel like this is somebody that really likes and loves you and cares for you. And maybe that's why they are in the mirroring energy. There are some zodiac signs that do this mirroring thing really well. I think Aquarius is one of them. I think Virgo and Gemini and oh gosh, there's another one that does this mirroring thing. But if you're dealing with any of these people, these signs, that's fine. Maybe you have that in your chart. But let's get the advice here before I say anything else. And also the Destiny card is here. And this card always comes up for me when there's something like karmic. Like it's like a lesson that's meant to happen. So the mirroring action sometimes is meant to show you, especially if you are a sign that often mirrors people back to themselves. It's like you've met somebody that actually mirrors you back to you, and that's like that's something to think about, right? The advice, Eight of Spades. Now this is a card that can talk about isolation. If you feel that there's something not trustworthy here, maybe that's a strategy you're taking. I am seeing here that to isolate, the belief we have about to take yourself away from the situation is something you have to know that is not going to be productive to making greater strides towards like commitments, connectedness, that type of thing. It's just something to know, right? Because sometimes you'll think, oh, they did it, so I have to do it. But you have to know, like, what is the end game? Oh gosh, Aquarius, your reading is quite long. Okay. Yeah. The Six of Diamonds is reciprocity. The advice here is you have to realize how you are not being reciprocal is causing them to not be reciprocal. right? So you love this person as well. If that's what you want, then there has to be some kind of give back, reach out type of energy. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. All right, the last sign, Pisces. What is here for Pisces? Oneness. Okay, and calmness. Calmness came out for Virgo, and oneness came out for, oh gosh, was it Leo? Yeah, I'm not sure. No, it wasn't Leo. It was another sign. Maybe Sagittarius. Let's see. That's crown chakra energy. So mentally meeting with somebody, like seeing eye to eye, is what I get from that. There's some kind of conflict here, tension. Ooh, Pisces, you're the first sign I'm seeing this for. There's some kind of tension here that it's like, do I try again, or do I move on, or do I be should I be the bigger person? There's someone that like you're avoiding. It's like postponing, waiting. Yeah, it's like a distance that you're taking from somebody, and like delaying investing in this connection or situation with them. You could literally be avoiding someone, you know, like, or you think, I've moved on from this person, I'm waiting. Maybe you're waiting on them to come towards you. Let's see the advice. Okay, clarity, truth. I think what's okay, yeah, you could be avoiding Pisces to say the true thing, which is, I was hurt. I felt hurt. I felt hurt. This could be a partner or just somebody that you see in your life as stable, and you're having a little rift with them because you feel like they've done something that is definitely something you're having to process emotionally, and that's why you've done this kind of step back. But what it's saying is that it's needed is like an honest, frank conversation to even say, this is what you did, because I don't know if this person recognizes that's what they did. And while you're hoping that they come in, they speak to you, maybe they won't. And, you know, it's saying that we're not separated. You and this person have more in common and are feeling more in common than you realize. It's not you against me. And Pisces is quite sensitive, so I get it, but that is the advice for you. Okay, so I think we've done everybody. Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. All right, so take care, and I will see you all on another reading. Let me know if you like this format. All the best.